guys, Jeffrey speaking here. Recently, my brother just got himself a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, and initially I would like to do an unboxing video, but since there are a lot of unboxing videos in YouTube now, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do a comparison video between the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge with my Apple iPhone 6, and in this video, I'll focus on the camera test. First of all, let's have a look on the camera specifications for both of these phones. For the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, the rear camera is 12 megapixel with aperture of 1.7 and the focal length is 26mm. It also has the face detection autofocus with OIS, and it also has a LED flash. In terms of video, it can record up to 4K at 30 frames per second, and for the slow-mo, it can record 720p at 240 frames per second. As for the front camera, it is 5 megapixel with aperture of 1.7 and the focal length is 22mm. Now we talk about the Apple iPhone 6. For the rear camera, it is 8 megapixel with aperture of f2.2 and the focal length is 29mm with face detection autofocus. Besides that, it has dual tone LED flash. In terms of video, iPhone 6 can record up to 1080p at 60 frames per second, and for the slow-mo, it can record up to 720p at 240 frames per second. For the front camera, it is 1.2 megapixels with aperture of 2.2 and the focal length is 31mm. Hello guys, Jeffrey speaking here. So now I'm testing the front camera of this Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge as well as my Apple iPhone 6. So from the screen itself, I can see that the Samsung Galaxy S7 is wider. Okay, it's wider, definitely wider, and I'm not so sure why, but I found that my Apple iPhone 6, the highlights is blown out a bit, but I'm not so sure. I have to check it out in my computer first. And what else? And I found that the noise level in my Apple iPhone 6 is more grainy, but this one also I have to check it through my computer. And the audio will be switching from my Apple iPhone 6 as well as my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge from time to time. So what you have to do, you just have to take note on the audio logo, which I'll put at the top of this video. So hopefully this test will give you a rough idea how the performance of the front camera for the Apple iPhone 6 as well as the newest Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. So now this is the rear camera test for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge and my Apple iPhone 6. And I'm not actually in my room now, so it's considered a very low light condition. So from this video, you can see how's the performance of these cameras inside or under low light condition. But I believe that the low light performance of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is better than my Apple iPhone 6. But of course, you can leave a comment down below which one that you prefer. So now I'm going to show you guys the slow-mo video of Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Next, we are going to test out the autofocus function of these phones. So for this test, we are going to focus eCam at the background and Tekgila snap card at the foreground. So as you can see in front of you now, iPhone 6 hunts a lot in focusing the eCam and the Tekgila snap card. But for Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, the autofocus speed is tremendously fast. I'm really impressed with the speed. Now we move on to the photo sides of these phones. As you can see, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is wider in terms of focal length. In terms of detail and the contrast, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is also higher. But in terms of color, I would say the iPhone 6 is more natural and true. Now we move to the rear camera. As you can see, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge has wider focal length compared to iPhone 6. And when I zoom into the flower, the details on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is higher due to the higher megapixels. In this photo, you can see how the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge shines in terms of clarity and details. But sometimes I feel that Samsung oversharpen their photos. For example, in front of you now, this papaya, it looks unnatural for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge compared to the iPhone 6. In terms of vibrance and saturation, then Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge should be on the extreme side, but it all depends on your preference. If you love a more punchy photo, then you should go for Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. But if you love the more natural color representative, then you should choose iPhone 6. For low-light photography, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is definitely the winner here. When I zoom into the banner, you can see that the noise level is very minimal compared to the iPhone 6. As for the flash, the iPhone 6 is more towards the warmer color, and for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, it is more towards the colder color. Personally, I prefer the iPhone 6, but there's one issue, that is it tends to have one hotspot on the subject. Next, I'm going to show you guys a few photos that I shot using both of these phones, so please enjoy. So that's all for today's video, and if you have friends that would like to know what is the quality of the camera for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge and Apple iPhone 6, then you must share this video with them so that they know what is the difference between them. And if you are new here, please remember to subscribe to Tekgila's YouTube channel so that you can watch more exciting videos in the future. And I shall talk to you guys in the next video. Ciao!